Thursday, 30th of October, 2025. What time is it? 5 something? 5:45. 53 degrees. It says it feels like 49. Wind at about 16 miles an hour. And we're going to be looking for dead cedar. We want to, there are a couple of craft projects we would like to do. Blooming jarrow, spider webs. We're going to have to go a little further. I've already scanned Frank and Sherry's woods over in this area. It is bow season, but nobody hunts around here. I'm pretty sure they don't hunt. Well, we're not going to go that deep in the woods. Yeah, I see some cedar anywhere from a foot to 4 or 5 feet tall. We may be looking for some mushrooms too, or any kind of, thing out of the normal that we can use for some sort of craft project. Now here's an interest. Oh, that's a plastic pipe. I thought I'd found a piece of interesting, some type of tree. Well, that old dead cedar is a little bit, it doesn't have the gray that we're looking for. I mean, it's a little bit, it just doesn't have the feel that I'm looking for, maybe. There are 2 over in the woods in Watkinsville that I'm going to get. I haven't gotten yet. But I'm going to. One is about 25 feet tall. What have we found here? That's a pretty active. The leaves are in it there. There and over here. That's new. That's fresh dirt there. What's in there? What are you doing in there? Armadillo? Be my guess. Be my guess. Armadillion. Now this might work. It's got some lichen growing in it there. Not much. We'll have to make note of this one. Yeah, Frank and Sherry's house is right down there. Now this one will be a good one. Okay. Looks like we got another burrow here. We will probably cut that one off right in there and maybe use it. That'd be a pretty neat stump to do something with. I'm looking for something maybe a couple of inches in diameter. I said one is perfect over in Watkinsville. I just haven't gotten it yet. And look at here. We've got a deer scrape. This little cedar tree may be good next year. Deer has scraped it from about 8 inches up to about 20 inches. I don't know if they scraped it enough it's going to kill it or not. I've seen some small bucks. I haven't seen a big buck. Awful lot of deer. Awful lot of deer. Now this is a nice piece of wood. We'll have to remember this one. Oh, look at that, how that curves and the fork in it there and the moss growing on it. Yeah, this will be excellente. We've got another fork of it going off over here. And that one, we'll be able to use several pieces of this for various projects. And look what's right in front of us here. That one at about 4 feet, 5 feet. Yeah, see, a long time ago this was pasture. Look at that barbed wire. I read where somewhere there are clubs and people who collect barbed wire, and barbed wire made in different years, different eras, with, you know, is made a little bit different. I guess the number of twists or the how many. Looks like a nice scrape down here, but it's not a cedar tree. Or is it? It's got a muscadine growing on it. Or is that just, yeah. Deer scratching and scraping on that one. You might be able to use that one. That, I don't know. Yeah, see that fence line ran up through here. There's another piece with the fence. We might be able to incorporate that old barbed wire into a project. We have a roll of barbed wire that I found when I was hunting over on the our old property before it was sold, back when I was hunting, coming out of the woods. And I wonder, because that part of the land had not been farmed in a long time. My dad may have been the last one to farm that land. I just wondered who laid that roll of barbed wire up against that oak tree, walked off and left it, and it wasn't moved for 40, 50, 60, 70, who knows. It may have pre-existed my father's farming. My family, immediate father, it could have been great-grandfathers. I have a friend over in Wolfskin, Mike David Mathis. He does a lot of bow hunting. He's got some interesting videos. Pigs and deer, wild hogs and deer. Need to give him a shout out. He got me some sawtooth oak acorns and some sawtooth oak seedlings. I don't know that I've formally thanked him for them yet. I need to send him a thank you note. Oh, another scrape. They're pretty active in here. Well, I know they are. I mean, I've seen 15 out in Frank's field out there, out in this cut, it's like pasture-like area. But boy, he got some little bucks, at least little ones. There's another there. Look at that one. We'll have to remember this cedar tree for next year, because I believe this one's going to be dead for sure. This one will be perfect if it turns gray in time. It may be a couple of years before it turns gray. We may have to confiscate it or requisition it for our cedar tree, for our Christmas tree this year. It's great. From about 15, 16 inches up to about 30. It's a good scrape. Yeah, there's Frank and Sherry's house down there. Let's work our way over here to the power line. Well, we've seen several that we'll be able to use when we decide to get them harvested. I've got some paint, I've got some small lights, small clear soft white, and some small multicolored. Wind up in the tops of the trees. It's blowing down here a little bit now too. Need to make a silent woods video too. Redstone Creek, I think that's Redstone Creek down there. The fall chill is in the air. Oh, I love broom sedge. Nice field of broom sedge. About 3 to 4 feet high. Gotta be careful walking in the woods. You will break your ankle or leg or foot. Yeah, there's a deer path right here running up the power line. I've seen them coming out from up here a lot. There's an old wood pole on that power line. And that one ends right there, doesn't it? No, or it hooks onto that other one. Yeah, hooks onto that other one. Huh. and continues on. Now I've seen them wrap these wood ones because the woodpeckers will get in them and tear them up. I've seen them wrap these wood ones with a wire. Yeah, I see a woodpecker hole way up there on that one. Now I think rifle season starts, is it tomorrow? And even over here in Frank's area, we'll be wearing orange. Probably ought to have on orange now. People get excited. They hear a sound. They think they see a deer, and next thing you know, I don't know how far Frank's property goes on the other side over there. Well, there's a nice cedar, but I don't think it goes too far over there because I've seen no trespassing signs, but those could be old signs. Yeah, now getting into more broom sedge. Okay, well this video is about almost 18 minutes long. We'll go in and download it. I'm using the Osmo Action 5. Probably should have put it on low light at night vision, shouldn't I? I thought about it and then didn't do it. They're coming around to see old Ricky Ticky Tack. Ah! I like a 4 or 5 acre piece of property, an acre of broom sedge and a tiny house. So if I'm ever going to have it, this YouTube channel is going to have to do a whole lot more than this ever done now. It doesn't even break even. Yeah, I've seen 15 deer out here in the field, in the cutover. We've got to decide what we're going to do with our vans. That 98 is doing really good. It's got a little oil leak I need to get fixed. I'm having trouble with both my shoulders. I don't know how much more of this stuff I'm going to be able to mess with these cars. Frank wants to plant his plane in the ground going down where he can look out the window and see it like it crashed. I told him he needs to get him a mannequin and hang it out the door. Jeep's doing good now. I got that switch fixed. That 2019 van is doing good now, and my 2000 van is doing good now. I may end up trying to get to Florida for the winter. It's getting dark, isn't it? Oh, the screen's getting dark. I hope it's good enough. I should have put it on low light, but I didn't. The Osmo Action 5 has a low light feature. It works real good. And this is, I shoot everything at 1920 by 1080 and the 30 frames a second, full high definition, 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Okay, well, let's turn this off and get this thing downloaded and edited and start uploading it. Well, we'll do a little bit as we come inside. Feels nice and warm in here. Shop cat's in her house, in her little cat house. Her heated cat house. What's up, shop cat? Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Leave me alone. Okay, I need to do an update on this El Camino, his Jaguar. Okay, let's wrap it up.